Hey guys, Robert Blackman, president of Felice Cafe. Today got some incredible tradings, a little bit of a sneak peek of one of the things we're going to launch with, a concept that Sherry and I have used throughout our career. And it's called Freedom on the 15th. And as you might suspect, it's about you getting a commission check, a bonus check from us at Felice Cafe on the 15th of the month that not only covers individual bills, and I'm going to go over this concept, but it also goes over about the idea of stretching yourself to imagine on the 15th that you could be able to sit down, not only write your checks, but go online and pay all your bills in one day. And this concept came up from Sherry, as all the great ideas do that we have had in our career, and where we were driving to the bank one day and we had like a $620 check. And we were kind of sitting in line, waiting. It was on a Friday night. And she goes, you know, if this check had a zero on the end of it, she goes, I could pay all of our bills right now, which would have been $6,200. This was when we only had 2 children and we lived in an apartment and I traveled all the time. And I said, yeah, you're right, we could. And she goes, what would it take for us to get to $6,200 a month? So when we went back that night, we drew out a plan, we pulled out the compensation plan, and we tried to figure out how many people we need to sponsor, what pin level we need to be at. So we really got into the business, and this concept has crafted our entire, not only belief system, but also our discipline and our day-to-day action. And we've been able to treat this business like you would a job. And what do I mean by that? Because at a job, you usually know how much money you're going to get paid and what day. And you're usually logging in and making sure that you got paid. Or if you get the check, you're running down to the bank to do that. And so the same thing goes with your job, is that it becomes predictable. And the one thing about network marketing that most people don't like is that it's unpredictable, right? Because at your job, you're used to working 40 hours a week and you're going to get X amount of pay. And if you're on a salary plus commission, you know, hey, here's my base salary and I got to go out and hustle to make commission. If you're a traditional business owner, then you know also what your overhead is at your home, down at your shop or your plant or your office, and you know what your sales have to be minus all of your expenses, payroll, overhead, all that stuff. So in network marketing, what happens is that people get a product, they like it, or they see someone draw the circles, or they see a video presentation, and they go, man, this would be great. And they spend $500 to $1,000, jump into it without ever trying the products most times, and not even knowing how do you get paid. I mean, imagine going for a job interview and you took the job and you came home to your wife and she goes, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm going to be working for XYZ company. And Sherry would ask me, well, what are you going to get paid? And I go, well, I don't know. They just said the pay's good and everyone here's rich. So there's for me being more practical and understanding what would it take to motivate me when I came home from work at night to go work. And what motivated me, guys, was being free on the 15th. And so, you know, we're going to break this down real quickly here. The concept's very simple. And yes, I've already registered freedomonthe15th.com because I know there's some of you out there that's already tried that. So I've already got that nabbed. And we're going to be having a full training site on that website when we launch Felice Cafe here very soon. So one thing that kind of got me discouraged, I go, you know, where are we going to go from $620 a month to $6,200? And, you know, that may take a year. And so for me, what I did is I broke it down. I go, well, let's be free of our phone bill, right? Our phone bill is about $500 a month at that time, maybe $400 a month with everybody on a cell phone. And so I said, okay, so let's be free on the 15th of our phone bill. So every month our phone's free. Then we kind of looked up and said, well, what about our fuel? You know, our fuel cost that we spend each and every month. You know, we spend at that time I was traveling $250 a month on fuel. And I said, imagine if we had our phones and our fuel free. So you see how I'm doing this and what we're going to be doing at Felice Cafe. We're going to be breaking this down. So if you don't have the believability yet, or you don't feel like you have the business structure yet, where you have enough sales in, enough commissions, where you can pay all of your bills on the 15th, let's break it down. And we're gonna have a form to fill out that you're gonna do this with, and we're gonna walk you through the process. And we're gonna help you become free of your bills. And that's the entire concept for us of network marketing. Number one is not only being free of our bills, but also having the time freedom. So there were two freedoms. freedoms from our bills, and freedom from giving our time to other people. And what Sherry and I would do is get together. She'd drive one way and I drive the other way, and we'd spend 8 to 10 to 12 hours giving our best to somebody else. And we had to in order to keep our paychecks coming in, right? And then when we came back together, guess what we had for each other? We had our worst. We were tired. We were frustrated with somebody at work, or a boss, a coworker, a customer. Something didn't go wrong. We were concerned about our job. Maybe the company was firing people. Maybe we were concerned because we weren't able to get any more money, and that we had hit a ceiling. And so we would come home, quickly make dinner. One of us would always be frustrated about something. Maybe we would or wouldn't want to talk about it. We get the kids, get their homework done, and get them to bed. We look up, it's 9:30, and we go, we haven't even built our business today. We go, we're too tired. So we would defrag and go to bed and say, well, we'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and tomorrow. And so someday is what we said, well, someday we'll build our network marketing business, right? And someday never happened. So we had to have this. So then we looked up and said, we're going to pay our health insurance. We're going to pay our food. We're going to pay our credit cards, our TV and our internet, our utility bill, whatever it is, our car payments. And then I went to the house. The house to me was the last one. So for me, we started with the smallest amount of bills because those were achievable. And that gave us confidence. It created some momentum for us. So we started with the small ones, and we sorted them that way. And we're going to teach you how to do that too. So then you can get on a conference call and say, hey guys, I'm free of all of our gasoline, our fuel bill. We spent $150 a month on our commission check. It was with our net on our commission check was $150 last night. We're freedom from fuel, okay? And we're going to stair step this for you to where you're going to look up one day, and whatever your other is, this is the big box right here, because I know you have other expenses. Like for us, it was private school, because we felt that was important to send our kids to private school. And that's not inexpensive. As a homeowner, you're paying for school already through your property taxes, which is great, but we were paying for school twice. But that was important to us. So you're going to have an other. So we're going to show you how to do all this. We're going to break it down, and then you're going to submit it in either to your sponsor or to us. And we're going to have calls every week about Freedom on the 15th, and we're going to hear testimonials, and we're going to do teaching and training. You'll be able to talk to me and say, hey, Robert, what about this? What about that? And then we're going to show you. Not only are we going to figure out the dollar amounts on this, and then we're going to show you how to equate that to your network marketing income at Felice Cafe. So now it becomes what? What did I say earlier? It becomes predictable. And when you can start making your network marketing business predictable for your downline, what's going to happen? They're going to stay, and they're going to build, and it's going to grow. So Freedom on the 15th, guys, it's coming. It's coming soon. Be looking for the training that we're going to have on it, and implement this, because this will change not only your life, but it's going to change the lives of the people in your organization, which will also change your life, because they're going to stay in and they're going to keep purchasing, they're going to keep getting customers, and they're going to keep training and building their group. And that's what network marketing is all about. Freedom on the 15th, guys. We'll see you soon.